Today we're gonna have a look at a few cool mods that I have found on the workshop. They're super cool. In the back you can see two vehicles that we're gonna be looking through in the end. We're first of all gonna go through the items, which will be guns and clothes, and that's pretty much it. Let's get into it. So the first workshop mod that we are gonna look through, it's not in any of these boxes. It's actually a super cool one. Let's have a look. So many of you probably like Filthy Frank. I sure do. I've been watching his channel for such a long while. And you probably know about Pink Guy. Let's just look at this first mod. It's very simple, but it has so much meaning behind it. So let's just do this. I'm gonna punch the ground and I'm gonna transform like a transformer. Let's do it. I'm gay. No, that's the green guy. But this is the pink guy. You can see I have the pink guy outfit. It's a very simple mod, but I really like it because I love pink guy, you know. Pretty much the mod, it's just if you want to be a pink guy, you can install the mod. You will find all the mods in this video in the description below. So if you want to look like this guy or look like me, then yeah, download this mod. Okay, so the next one we have in the first locker, as you can see, we have two of them actually. We do have a potato launcher, which we're gonna have a look at, which sounds pretty cool. Explosive potato, what could this be? And then we do have a car GPS. You have probably already seen this GPS in other videos, but I haven't really tried it in Unturned, and I guess we're just gonna do it together and see what it really is and how it works. But first of all, we're gonna have a look at this potato launcher. I do have a car over there that I'm gonna try this on. I already have these two, which I will talk about later, as I said, but we're gonna try shooting the potatoes on this car and see how powerful it is. I think I aimed a bit too high. Just a bit too high. Can you shoot your potatoes, say? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Imagine shooting like a ton of people at the same time with this. It doesn't look too powerful. It might be this car that is super tanky, but as you see, I only dealt 21% of its health. So now we're gonna have a look at this GPS and how it works. I'm not gonna use any of these cars because I'm gonna show how they work really. That is a creep car, and that's a car you can travel in time with. If you know what movie it is, then you're OG. You're OG. We're just gonna spawn in any random vehicle like 29 here. You can see, I don't know which one this is. It's a sedan, and basically what you can do is you can put it, wait, like that in the car. There we go. That looks super cool. We jump in the. I did actually put it out a bit too much to the other side, you know. There we go. Now I have put it out, and as you can see here on the map, I don't have the satellite on, but you can see we're up here. You can see how big this place is. I think this is called Maplewood, and as you can see on the map there, it actually is the same place. You can see the edge of the map, which is up here, which is completely just water, as you can see. But this is how it looks, and it does move. If we drive a bit, look at this. You can see that the map moves. So this is a super cool GPS. I never thought you could make this turn, but apparently you can. It looks just super sick in my opinion. I really like it. So to the guy who made it, good job, dude. I really hope to see a lot of mods that are unique in this way in the future, because you have made something great for Unturned. And I think a lot of servers, if not every server that is not vanilla, they should have this, because this would be super cool to have on a car, and you don't really have to press M to see where you're driving really. So this GPS mod is super cool in my opinion. So now that we have looked through those two mods, the potato launcher and the GPS, we're gonna have a look in this box. Here we do have a USPS, which is I think it's a German pistol. I really don't know. It should say here, German semi-automatic pistol chambered in USPS ammunition. And if you do play Counter-Strike, then you know that the CTs, they play with this, or the P2K. I personally play with the USPS because I really like it. Oh, it already had a suppressor on it. I didn't know that. Okay, that's cool. But I do have some ammunition to it, and I'm gonna turn on zombies and see how much damage this actually deals. So I bought some plane tickets for 500 bucks, and I actually managed to fly to Germany here just to try out this gun on the zombies, because on the other map, or in Maplewood where we were, there didn't spawn any zombies because I guess they haven't been infected yet. We're just gonna be trying the USPS on zombies here to see if they actually like one-shot a zombie, which I do think it's gonna do. Let's talk in. Let's get into it.
Got a little money on a Spotify check. Shipper picking up, but I've been paying off debt. Haven't had a minute here to take a breath yet. No sweat, ain't nobody got it like this. A year goes picking up.
As you can hear, the suppressor sound is absolutely amazing, but I figure why not try the gun without the suppressor on it. How does it sound? It does sound pretty freaking loud in my opinion, so I would suggest playing with the suppressor, because this zombie didn't hear me when I had the suppressor on. Let's go back to Maplewood. Okay, so we're back here, the USPS, it was absolutely fantastic, but as I said, I would suggest playing with the suppressor on it. And was there anything left in here? No, there wasn't. So this is the last locker that we're gonna be looking through, then we're gonna hop on to the cool vehicles over here. It's scary, cool, you know. In here we do have a vector suit, which has a vector hood, a vector's bottom, vector's mask, pretty much everything. And this is how it looks. When it's dark in Unturned, you don't want to meet this guy because it would be kind of scary to see if you would see blue eyes in a dark forest. That would be kind of creepy. Many people are scared of red lights, but I for sure I'm not, because red lights, let's not talk about it, but fuck. If you would see blue lights on a Unturned PvP server, then I would suggest running, because this scary creature is player, whatever it is, it's probably him. But I really think this suit looks absolutely dope. It's called the Vector's suit, I think it's what's called. I really like it, and I do hope that many PvP servers install clothes like this, because just look at this looks super dope. I really like the mask. But this is pretty much it. There's not much to say about it, so let's just hop on to the vehicles. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna have a look at the human car, which is called Mr. Svensson, or Mr. Svensson, which is pretty creepy. I really hate clowns, even though this isn't a clown. It does, like, low-key remind me of a clown or a joker or something like that. But this looks absolutely terrifying, because if I would be playing survival and I would hear a car, I would expect it to be something, just a normal car. Then I wouldn't be scared. But imagine getting this car just driving towards you in in full speed. It would be fucking scary, dude. It would be fucking scary. And imagine if it would make a noise when you're driving, like a clown laughter or something like that. It would be pretty scary. I haven't driven this car yet, so we're just gonna hop on into it and see how fast it can go, pretty much. First impression. Whoever did this car, when you did the SFX, what the fuck were you thinking? This is hilarious. Let's see how fast it drives, dude. What the fuck? I can't control it, dude. What the? Oh my god, dude. What? What just happened, dude? There's not much to say about that car. I just couldn't control it. But the SFX when it's driving, dude. Holy fuck, that was funny, dude. I really like that one myself. Let's hop on to this last one. Which is called the DeLorean Time Machine. If you don't know what car this is, it was in Back to the Future, in the Back to the Future movies. There's actually two versions of this car. It's one that you can only drive on the ground, and over there I already showed it to you earlier. It's the one that we can fly. So first of all, we're gonna have a look at this one which you can drive on the ground. Then we're gonna go to the one which can fly. It just sounds like a normal Unturned car, but it also sounds very like I have a muffled audio, like it's gonna go super fast. So let's see how fast this drives, dude. So far, I think it goes up to 90 or 100. I think it's just 90 miles per hour, really. But I really like this car. It looks dope, but I think the flying version of this is gonna look much doper. So let's have a look, dude. So already you can see that this is the flying version. How do you know that? You can look at the wheels and it actually is hovering, which is pretty cool, I guess. But I think, like, in the movies, I haven't watched them. I really gotta do that because I've heard they are super good. I think, like, it looks at least like it. Basically, the wheels, they basically, you know, like flip this way, so you can actually fly, and I think it basically is just hovering. There's nothing much to say about it. Let's just jump into it and see if it actually flies. Oh my god, imagine if we would go back in time. Holy, look at this speed, dude. It's already at 133 miles per hour. Can this fly? It actually can, dude. This is fucking sick. I don't know how I would react if somebody would fly towards me with this car in a normal Unturned server. So I don't know if this would be fitting for an Unturned server, but it really does look cool. But thank you guys for watching this video. I can't control this. I'm gonna blow up. Fuck. I guess that is it for this video, guys. If you went on to enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to stay comfy. This was a very interesting video, and I saw that a lot of you enjoyed the last video, which I checked out, the passenger jet. So if we could reach 333 likes on this video, that would be awesome. But if you guys would be super cool, then let's try to get it to 600 likes. I don't think we're gonna get it, but prove me wrong, guys. Please prove me wrong. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to stay coffee, and I will catch you at the next one, everyone. Bye bye.